In the last chapter, we talked about cins and variables. In this next chapter, we're going to talk about math. We're going to build a simple calculator that's going to show us all the operators in action, plus, minus, multiply, etc. So all you need to do is create our ints, and we're going to have two inputs. We're going to have num1, we're going to set it equal to 0, and then we're going to have num2, and we're also going to set that to 0. So now that you have these, we're going to create a simple statement saying cout less than enter two integers separated by a space or enter. So once you have that, we're going to create a cin followed by two greater thans, and then our first input followed by two greater thans again, and our second input. And once you have that, it's going to ask us these questions. So once you have that, it's going to ask us a question. We're going to enter, and then it's going to finish. So once we finish all our other code, it's going to spit out what we calculated. So once you have that, we're going to create another cout statement with our first variable and then operator. So we're going to use plus. So after this, we're going to add in our second variable, num2, and then we're going to say that it's equal to the sum. And the sum is going to be the equation that we make. So we're going to have num1 plus num2, and then we're going to create an end line. So all this does is it's going to skip a line. So once we have this, we're going to run our code, and we're going to say 5 plus 5, and it's going to give us that. So the first one is going to be our first variable, plus is inputted by the little string we have right here, and then the other 5 is that second variable that we have. The equals is our other string, and then the 10 is the equation that we have right here. And then end line is just going to skip a line basically. So that's not all in just one line. So now we're going to create our subtraction operator. So all you need to do is just copy paste. Let's do this 4 times because we're going to do all of them. So we're going to do our subtraction, multiply, and divide. So we're going to use the backslash symbol to divide. And then all we're going to do is switch these into the corresponding variable that we put in our string. There you go. And once you have all of that, it's going to run all of them, and it's going to give us all our answers. So 5 and 5. There you go. So 5 plus 5 is 10, 5 minus 5 is 0, 5 times 5 is 25, and 5 divided by 5 is 1. So there you go. And yeah, that's how you make a calculator. It's not too difficult. All you got to do is add our first variable, and then a string saying which operator we're using, our second variable, a string saying that it's equal to, and then our equation that basically does all the math for us, and then end line to skip a line. Because if not, then it would all just be on one line. For example, 5 plus 5, yeah, it would look weird. So that's why we have the end line. And yeah, that's basically how you make a calculator. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave it a like and subscribe if you're new, and I'll talk to you all later. Peace out.